Hey y'all, the podcast you're listening to is brought to you by TomandBunny.com. Our podcasts are for adults over the age of 18. If you are under 18, we ask that you turn off our channel. What you're about to hear is our personal opinions and what works for us in the swingers lifestyle. What works for us may or may not work for you, and there is no right or wrong way that you should participate in the swinging lifestyle. Our podcast and videos give people a better understanding of our lifestyle and how we choose to live it.
We invite you to follow us on our social media where we post fun photos and other lifestyle-related topics. We can be found on both Twitter and Instagram under the screen name @TomandBunny. All of our videos, as well as our other podcasts, can be found on our website. Go to www.TomandBunny.com. You should make your own decisions on the level of participation if you choose to become involved in this lifestyle. Have fun, play safe, and enjoy our podcast. Hey everyone, how are you doing today?
I don't even know where to begin. We've had months and months to come up with a shorter opening, and we haven't done it yet.
No, we haven't. We should do it while we're on the road.
Right.
So we've been getting a lot of messages that people miss our videos.
Yes. I miss doing them, but really there's not much to talk about.
No. Our videos are typically what we see trending around the lifestyle, and there's not a whole lot of topics except for a lot of virtual swing parties going on.
There's still a lot of virtual swing parties, but we're still not able to get out there and do everything that we want to. So
nope. So we'll update you on what's kind of going on in the lifestyle that we kind of know, because again, it's not really talked about too much just from what we hear. So we have heard that a resort recently opened up and a lot of people went to the party, and we heard two different things. We heard 5 people came down with corona, and we heard 9 people came out with corona. We're not going to mention the resort's names. We just want to let you know that it's still probably not a wise idea to venture out right now.
Nope. So we're just going to stay where we're at. And actually, we're not. We're driving now.
Right.
But we're going to stay in our truck. And as soon as we can, we're going to get out there and join the scene again and have fun.
Yep. We have seen where there was another resort that had a massive pool party. And that was on a Saturday. And on Monday, the health department or the corona department, whoever the department is, came in and told them no more parties.
No more. You're done.
You're done. So, because, I mean, how do you justify a couple hundred naked people in a pool?
And I'm sure no one was wearing a mask.
I'm sure nobody was.
And, with the influx and everything going crazy again, clubs are starting to have to shut back down. So, it's going to be a never ending, well, hopefully it's an ending brutal cycle pretty soon. But,
yeah.
So
recently, we've always talked in our last videos that, we don't know if it's a hoax. We don't know if it was staged. We don't know anything because obviously we hear what you hear and you research. And of course, research can be hindered by the algorithms of the search engines that you're trying to use because they don't want you to gather up as much information as you would like.
1 hour might be different than the other.
Yep, and I wear my tinfoil hat. So with that said, we before knew nobody that had come down with the virus. Not one person, all the way up until just now, the last few weeks, it's starting to hit close to home.
Yes, very close to home.
And we had a really good friend. And again, we're just going to keep their private information confidential. But he told me that he said it literally felt like he was dying.
Yes.
He said it was the worst illness he's ever encountered. And that was a couple weeks ago. He still has it today. And last I heard, he was going in for some chest x-rays, and he is just not in a good place right now.
No, he's not. And, I have family members. I'll actually say it's my nephew, and he is a nurse practitioner. So he's been treating COVID patients, and he brought it home, and him and his wife both have it, and they're both in their late 30s, very healthy.
And he's going a rough time at it.
They've been a very, very rough time.
Yes. And
so if physically, very physically stable young people can have that much of an issue, it's just not worth it for Tom and I to get out there in the party scene just yet.
Right. We also heard some rumors where several people came down with corona in a lifestyle setting, and they didn't tell anybody.
Right.
And
that's not right.
That's not right. It's not right whatsoever.
That would be right if a bunch of people came down with herpes. You definitely need to tell people.
Or HIV.
Yes.
It's just common courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people, it's not, they're not going to hate you if you're honest with them, but they might hate you if they find out you were dishonest.
Right. And so if you have it and you know that you've been around people, please try to reach out to those people and let them know.
Well, and that goes to show why we are going to social distance. Our goal for the last several months is to get down to Des Moines to Club G to do a video, and we are scheduled to be there August 12th to the 17th. And with everything going on, we're planning on rescheduling that because our health is more important. And I understand their club is clean, I understand their people are clean, but unless we hold hands with people and know exactly where they've been 24 hours a day for 2 weeks before they met us, or we meet there, we can't guarantee our health.
No, and
nobody can.
No, we're even canceling our own doctor's appointments because of the fact that the doctor's appointments are tied right next to the hospital, and we just don't want to risk that for ourselves.
Right. I have diabetes, and I was an ex-smoker. I quit 18 years ago, so you know my lungs have got to be screwed up.
Right, so we don't want you anywhere near that crap.
Right. I just don't want to risk it. My father, he was just telling us his neighbor went in for knee surgery. And I just had surgery.
Yes.
Literally, I just had surgery, 2 months ago?
Yep.
So they kept talking about the infection rates, and I just thought it was my diabetes and stuff. And, you get cut open, you got a high chance of infection.
Yeah.
Well, he went and had knee surgery, and then all of a sudden, he gets taken out in an ambulance from his house after he's recovering. And so all these people were over at his house. So my dad was thinking that he got released, he's home. And he was talking to one of the neighbors, and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?" She goes, "Oh, I'll go find out." And he died. He died in the hospital a month later.
Right, and he contracted it in the hospital during his surgery.
Right, and I'm just turning on my mic. I'm probably blowing you away. So I just don't want to do that. Anyway, so that goes to show all of a sudden we have all these people that we personally know, and while most are healthy, one person died, and they literally were just recovering from a knee surgery, and he was in his early 40s, I think.
Correct.
And we've also heard other rumors that if you're in the hospital and you code blue, the rumors we're seeing and hearing on social media from recordings are they don't save you. And I just don't want to put myself in that position either.
Nope.
Because they need the beds, they need the ventilators, and frankly, with the payouts, you're worth more dead than alive.
Right. So,
Bunny hates when I talk like this, but it's the truth.
Well, yeah, it's not worth the risk for us at this time.
Right. So we have been going around the country where everything that's trending has kind of stopped because nobody's really swinging or playing. So there's not a whole lot of questions, or there's not a lot of topics going on because all the events keep getting canceled. So that's the biggest topic is, will Naughty Nolans happen, or what's going on with Jamaica and stuff like that. So we are going to be, I'm going to be going back to work for Tom Strips.
Yes, you are.
And probably in the next month. The reason why we're waiting is because we want to come back bigger and stronger and not feed you a bunch of BS.
Mm-hmm.
We want to give you factual information. So when others are out there saying it's all peaches and cream, we're going to be the travel agency that tells you, go to deltaairlines.com on this page and read for yourself. Go to the Jamaicans website for Corona and read for yourself. You should never take anybody's word for anything. You should always do your research. It's always good to call your travel agent for advice on the best time to go and
right,
how many people are going to be there and stuff. But when it comes to your health, we're going to tell you the best possible ways to figure all that out. But
right.
We're not going to tell you.
No. And when it comes to your health, it's only up to you.
Right. And we can only tell you what we know.
Exactly. And that might change.
And that's what we were talking about today on the phone. Literally, Jamaica has it to where you have to do a test. Certain states had to do a test 3 days before.
Correct.
But if you tested positive, you got to have 2 negative tests.
Right, and that's new.
We didn't know about that.
No.
We literally found out about that today.
Mm-hmm.
So as we get more information, a lot of people asked how many people were there when Hito reopened in January or July 1st. What was there, 20 people?
Yeah, something like that.
And most of them were our couples.
Yeah.
Great. I hope everyone's safe out there. And then the next week, there was like 30 people, so about 15 couples. So a lot of people have canceled.
A lot of people have canceled. A lot of people are still debating on whether they're going to start to go in October, November.
Yeah. Our next time that me and Bunny are supposed to be there is October 3rd to the 10th for Sunny Buns. And we're not even sure if that'll even take place. Mm-mm. I mean, it's on.
Right.
And a lot of people reschedule to that. But if there's a big, huge spike, who knows? Jamaica may shut down. The airlines may shut down. The countries may shut down. And we got to reschedule everyone out to 2021.
Yeah. So we'll get it all figured. We're just rolling with the punches just like everybody else is.
Right. So, an update on me and Bunny. We are very active on SwingLifestyle.com, Kasidie.com, and SDC.com. You can, down in the description, we have links where you get a bunch of free time and stuff you don't get if you just go directly to the sites. So, if you're not on any of those sites, join all 3 because you get free time. And then we are on all 3 because we travel all over the nation. If you are just one location, pick the best one that suits yours. Look for how many people are in your area for each one, and then that's the one you want to kind of go with.
Yes.
But we're actively talking to people on those sites and preparing to meet with people as soon as we feel comfortable.
Right. And like I said before, it's on your comfort level. If you think it's safe and if you feel you're relatively healthy, then go on out and meet people. But if you don't, then you know what? No one should talk down or should think differently of you because you want to protect yourself.
And we're not advising anything.
No, not at all.
Bunny just says, you do what you want to do.
Yep.
Not,
'cause like we
not
said,
if you feel healthy, go do it. No, if you feel healthy and you want to go do it, that's all on your decision.
Right, because like I said, though, this is what works for us, and for us, we're just not even going to go near it yet.
No. And so with the whole corona and everything, we've been sitting at home since March 8th. We've been going stir crazy. And we're starting to haul RVs from the manufacturer to the dealerships. And they're all over the country, but we're picking more local, when I say local, 9, 10 hour, 11 hour runs.
Right, because we want to do the turn and burn.
Turn and burn. Now, if you are wondering what the whole thing is the RV industry is on fire right now because they're offering so many incentives to purchase RVs. So definitely call your local Camping World, Johnson RVs or Giant RVs and stuff like that, whatever is local to you. Don't be surprised if they are lacking in inventory because the RV places we're pulling into, we're seeing empty lots and we're asking them, how many do you normally have? And they're like 400. How many do you have right now? 30 to 50.
Right. The one that we delivered on Friday, literally, we had barely unhooked.
And they were taking that trailer.
And they came up and they said, hey, we got to get this right in. And it literally, we turned around and it was already in the bay getting cleaned to go out on the sales lot for Saturday.
Right. Now, from what they were saying is they know by numbers, they will sell they will sell the trailer as we bring it in within 2 weeks. They sell 160 RVs a week.
I know, it's just crazy.
A week.
And that just goes to show that no one is really traveling. Everybody is keeping to themselves.
Right. And
people are deciding to go camping and to...
Well, it's a safe space.
It is.
No one else, like a hotel room. We're staying in hotel rooms and we're risking that because we don't know how well the person cleaned it. The one hotel, we could see how well they clean it. They do a really thorough job.
And we stay there so often now that I see the cleaning crew, and as soon as the room is clean, they leave the doors open with sanitizers and everything and let everything blow out before they let somebody in there.
Yes, because, well, and they don't want it to smell like antiseptic.
Right.
These cars, we rent a car and it smells like ammonia.
We did. We rented a car and every now and then when the air would kick on, you would get this big blast of alcohol in your face. It was horrible.
So if you are in the market for an RV, we're not trying to sell one. Don't look down in our description for a link. We won't have one. But if you are in the market for an RV and you see one you want and they have it right there and it's available,
you better grab it.
You better grab it because it's like 2 or 3 months for you to order one to have it made, and that doesn't include the time to ship it. I mean,
and then you don't even know how long it's going to sit there because, like right now, we've got hot runs that have to go out before the ones that have been sitting there for a month.
Right. So I think our load board right now is about 400 RVs available for us to hook onto every single day.
And we're just one of many companies doing it. Yes.
And we're just talking trailers. The motorhome division's a whole different division. But yeah, no, we're just amazed at how fast these things. One company, Johnson RV in Decatur or Coleman.
Coleman.
I asked him, I said, how fast are these sold from the time we drop it off? He says within 24 hours, it will be sold. 24 hours.
Yep. Camping Worlds and Ganders are going like hotcakes that we can't even get them in fast enough.
You know,
and they're like, and the one guy asked me the other day, he goes, hey, if you guys want to bring one tomorrow, you can bring one to me tomorrow too.
If I own the RV company, I mean, some of them only allow us to deliver Monday through Friday. Some will allow Saturday, and the Camping Worlds want them any day. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday through Friday. If I owned an RV, I wouldn't even care if the RV came in at 10 o'clock at night. I would have someone on speed dial to meet us there, to get it checked in, so drivers like us can get back to the location to possibly bring another one.
Right, because you were talking to that giant RV in California.
Yeah.
Down in Norwalk, California, and they normally have 400
and he
units.
Had 60.
And he had 60.
And basically what I saw inside was what I saw.
It's slim pickings out there.
Very slim pickings. But
I'm telling you, I'm keeping my eye open for one that I like too.
Oh God. Well, a lot of them are offering 6-month no payments and
how about
0% interest.
I'm going to jump subjects. How about Ford?
Oh, we just saw that commercial.
Ford is offering right now
a year. If you lose your job and you can't make payments, you just turn in the car and no harm, no foul, no credit problem.
Right. Crazy
wow,
world
that means they're desperate.
Yes.
So I know this is totally off topic. We're just giving you an update.
But it's our life right now.
Yeah. So this is what we're doing. We're traveling the nation. We're delivering RVs. We're having a great time at it. We are working on another video channel. It's called Tow Away Couple. So it's youtube.com/TOWAWAY Couple, and you can watch our journey on that. Right now, we're just telling people what it took for us to get set up and into it.
Correct, because every video that we've seen was people that had been into it for a while or just issues that they have going on. No one had any direction as far as starting out new. So
right, so we're doing it from starting out new until we figure we're at a point, and then we'll start doing our hauls. Mm-hmm. And I thought it would be kind of cute if we put this the VIN number on our webpage and actually tied us doing a walk around pre-trip to hooking on to driving it, posing in front of some sites along the way, and then delivering it.
Yeah.
And then that way people could actually see, they wouldn't be able to see the manufacturing process, but they would at least be able to see that a couple really took care of their RV, because the company we work for over at Horizon, everyone seems to be very, very dedicated.
Right. Now, it's funny because we have our Tom and Bunny stickers, and they're on our cups.
It's right there on the screen.
Right. And everywhere we go, we have our Tom and Bunny stickers or our koozies. And this gentleman in the driver's lounge the other day, him and his wife do some videos too. And he asked me, he goes, well, what's your YouTube channel? And I told him, Towaway Couple. And he's like, oh, okay. So then he comes back and
he goes, oh, I'm watching one of your videos
I'm
right
watching
now,
one of your videos.
Subscribed.
I subscribed. And then he's like, oh, look, you already have stickers. And I'm like, oh, dear God.
He didn't read. Under our sticker, it says TomandBunny.com.
He probably already found it.
He probably did. But our stickers actually say TomandBunny.com, which is not TowawayCouple.com.
No, little different there.
A lot different. So we got to come up with TowawayCouple.com underneath some of our stickers. Okay. That way we can legitimately hand them out to those people.
Right. Right.
So yeah, we just wanted to give you a fairly quick update. I don't know how long we've been talking.
22 minutes and 6 seconds.
Hey, we're fast on this one. So that is...
Yeah, how many people are still listening?
Probably none. But that's what's going on with us. We are having a great time. Unfortunately, there's really no... I mean, there are some clubs open. I know Trapeze in Atlanta is still open, and I believe Eden is still open.
Players in San Antonio.
Players limiting their days now because of the amount of people... a little fearful of going.
Yep.
So they stopped their Wednesday, Thursday parties and now only do Friday, Saturdays.
There are some that are still open, but they're only open to their members.
Yeah, they're not taking new members in because they want to play safe.
Right. So
the existing members are out nailing the potentially new members and then coming back.
Right. They're smart.
Are they actually safe?
No.
No.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I would doubt it.
No, right. But we're playing, like I said, I stress it again, we're playing it safe ourselves. This is our opinion and what's working for us.
I mean, you see our alcohol behind us? We've been trying to go to the Jim Beam Distillery.
Right.
And
we still can't even get there.
It's always closed because of Corona, so nothing is open. And
Jim Beam and Maker's Mark are only like 20 miles apart, and I can't get in either one of them.
Right. And then we want to go to dinners. Depending on what state we're in, we could either sit down or it's all takeout.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in a truck. The last thing we want to do is sit there and eat a steak dinner in a truck. So it is totally, totally messed up out there.
It is. It really is. And unfortunately, it's really hard. I mean, I started trying to go vegetarian before we started on this, and it's very hard to do that on the road.
And it's hard when I'm sitting there eating a double Big Mac and she's trying to eat a salad.
It's, fast food is not easy when it comes to trying to eat healthy.
Right. All right. So that's our update right now. We do not know when we'll be producing videos again. The best thing we could tell you to do at this point, and we do put some engagement pictures up on our community wall on YouTube, just to let you know we're still around.
We are.
But we will try to do at least a video every few weeks to let you know what's going on.
Yeah. Just try to keep you informed a little bit. So.
And hit the subscribe button. Mm-hmm. That is probably the best way, because the minute we upload a video, you'll be notified in your email.
Yep.
And on your YouTube. So other than that, we just want to make sure everyone stays safe out there. You know, it's no rush. I understand the singles out there can get a little lonely, and we feel for you. We at least have each other.
Yes, we do.
So, but until next time, just be safe.
Yep. And hopefully we'll be seeing you guys soon.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see you at a party near you.
Yes.
R and Hito with Tom's Trips.
You got it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.